Hello, and welcome to Cardboard Decoy's Let's Play of FTL. This is my first video of Let's Plays or otherwise. I am new to YouTube and all that other fun stuff, and I'm sure I'll be received extremely positively, because that's what YouTube does. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. As you'll see, I have played this game a little bit. I thought about clearing everything, but I got this Crystal Cruiser and the Type B Federation cruiser and the Lania ship, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm fine. So, moving right along, I am going to go ahead and pick this ship. If you're unfamiliar with this game, I will give you the quick breakdown. So, let me go ahead and... do I want to rename this? What's a good name for the donut? Okay. That's gonna bug me if I don't do that. Donut, because it's made of dough. Enter. Enabled. Normal. I beat it on easy, but the fact that, like, they actually tell you that you got certain achievements on easy or normal really bugs me, so I don't think I'll ever play easy again. It's too shameful. The data you carry is vital to the remaining... Well, alright, here we go. If you haven't played before, here's your basic storyline. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Oxygen, there's tips. So I'll be going through tips, basically. I'm fairly familiar with this game. I'm by no means an expert. I haven't beaten the last boss on normal yet. I beat him on easy, and that's fine. But, you know, it was a little shallow, all things considered. Alright, we're going to jump. Here's the map. The whole point of this game is to jump around these little nodes here, and then plunder their resources, kill enemy ships that are there, partake in events, and hope you survive long enough to make it to the end of the game. This game is mercilessly difficult. It's very much roguelike in the sense that it's incredibly difficult and randomized every time you play. So here's an event. You arrive to find what appears to be a colonized moon. However, scans show that it has been abandoned. You also detect an abandoned space station near the beacon. Let's go look at the station. Yeah, beacon just keeps you where you are. Nothing interesting happens. So we're going to go look at the station. You dock with the station and take a look inside. However, no sooner do you open the airlock than pirates burst in. Meanwhile, multiple warning signals go off on the bridge. The pirates have activated a remote planetary defense system, and it's locking onto your ship. Oh, good. Intruders on board, and we're going to have the ASB, an anti-ship battery, on the planet is targeting you. And that's just fine. And I think one of these is a... no, that's an NG. Okay, so we have level 1 doors, and they do fuck all. Right. Yeah, you can actually see it firing off the planet. I've never actually noticed that before, so that's cool. We're gonna gather everybody here and just attack these guys. Or you know what? Even better yet. No, we're in the NG ship. So the NG ship will actually heal you outside of the med bay. This is your med bay. This is where all your injured guys go. And there, I just got hit right in the shields. That is super dumb. And he's about to die. And he's about to die. Please. Okay, he's dead. Very quickly, we're going to put everybody back in their stations. They're going to have to pass through that airless room. And we are going to jump out of here as soon as we goddamn can. This is horrifying. Right, FTL drive, go, 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 jump. Okay. So, let's see. We need to be able to get back around to the exit, so this will be fine. Currently, we have no shields. That's real bad. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. Oh, good. Because that's exactly fine. That's alright, here we go. I guess first things first, I should go ahead and get my weapons going. They have a bomb, which I think that's just an ion bomb, but I don't like it. But we have an ion blast and a combat drone. Okay, so as this is going, I'm going to explain what's going on. This guy is repairing the breach, which is sucking all of the oxygen out of the room here, and that's not any good. Then he's going to fix the shields, and they're going to miss with the bomb. There's a lot going on the screen, I know. I'm going to hopefully get this all in good... Oh, Jesus, are you serious? So... Yeah, alright, I'm not doing a good job of explaining. Let's go through things one frame at a time. We have a fire in our med bay there, which means we are not going to be able to heal. Best way to get rid of fire is just to open up the airlocks here, go through, choke out the fire, all is well. My ion blast just did 1 ion damage to their weapons, which, as you can see, everything is kind of gauged with these little power bars here. Which basically means that that's their life. If they're missing any bars, then they don't function appropriately. So, for instance, I did 1 damage there. That's going to disable their bomb, which is fantastic. The laser here is fine because our shields will block it. And then their shields will block ours, but it's not so much of a big deal. Alright. Everything's going the way it should. You have made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame, as you should. Now, here we go. If we accept their offer, we'll get 4 missiles, 1 drone part, and 9 scrap. Here's the deal. We don't need missiles, because we don't have anything that shoots missiles. We do need drone parts, but that's just 1 and 9 scrap. If we kill them, we get more. So, we're going to kill them. They did sort of get up all in our business, and they're going to pay for it. And I'm okay with that, merciless and all. As long as we don't die. Here's the only problem. Our attack drone here is just timed perfectly with their shield. Ah, there we go. We knocked it out. And then they blow up. And instead of 9 scrap, we get 14, which is fine. This is the beginning of the game. And we get fuel, drone parts, and scrap. So this is all relative to us. It was a good idea to kill them. It's fine. Don't feel guilty. This guy's going to go over here and fix the med bay and subsequently heal up once it is fixed. So we'll wait for that. This is a really fun game. If you don't mind dying repeatedly, you should play it. You should play it a lot. I've got more than a few hours on it. And it just updated. They just came out with the Advanced Edition, which added a whole lot of content and really cool stuff. And if you haven't played it before, you are spoiled for nothing. And yeah, it's still really fun. And you can play the old version. It's sort of relatively easier. But I only say that because I know what to expect in the old one. It's a big difference that way. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. So this is a shop. We can buy stuff. We can get more crew members. We can get augmentations, which are just passive bonuses. We can get systems and subsystems, which are super handy. So for instance, backup battery gives us temporary power. Clone bay will replace our med bay so that if anybody dies, they just remake them with a minus to their skills. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. However, you can't heal. You can only heal per jump. If you look down over there in the little data table, it says, 16, 25 HP per jump. I don't like that so much since we're in the NG ship and everybody heals passively anyways, whether or not they're in the med bay. And then we have hacking. Hacking is super handy, but it is 80 scrap, and we have 24 scrap. Let's see, our hull is fine. We could buy fuel, but I don't think there's any point right now. We should just save up and try to get upgrades like shields or something like that. Okay, moving on. Let's see, here's how I want to do this. We're going to go to the distress signal. That is basically guaranteed event and probably good treasure, scrap kind of stuff. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Send your crew to help put out the fire. Doc can try to rescue survivors. We can try to send our crew to help them, but there's a good chance we lose one of them, and I don't want to do that. Let's try to rescue people. You pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. They are able to rescue a few survivors, but many are lost. One of the survivors offered to join your crew, and you offload the rest on a nearby station. So we got a new NG. That's perfect because they repair everything really super fast, and 9 scrap. So new guy is going to go on shields. If you man certain stations, like weapons, shield, engines, they all do better. And you have to have a pilot, otherwise you can't jump. and engines and pilot will increase your dodge chance pretty drastically once they level up. God. Sensors go wild as a nearby pulsar is detected. While you are attempting to really calibrate the FTL drive, a pirate sneaks up on your ship. Weapons charged. Prepare for a fight. Okay. I hate this. I hate this a lot. And the reasoning is real simple. Pulsars suck. They are basically like ion cannons, so they disable everything. They don't hurt you. They just disable everything. And then, yeah, it's just sad times all around. So fortunately, their weapons are down. This is going to give us a pretty distinct advantage. Let's see. They're going to hit the oxygen. Okay, and then he's going to hit his weapon, so that's permanently down. And there goes one shield. Totally fine. Doing great for the first couple of rounds here. There's the next pulse. Still no big deal. If they knock out our drones, that's bad news. We won't be able to attack. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. Oh, it's real tempting because ion stars suck, but we're doing really good on this. So I think I'm going to take the chance because I want more scrap. And there we go. Just so long as their weapons stay down, I'm happy. Yep, that's going to take out their shields again, and it's going to take out our drone, of course. So that backfired a little bit as predicted. But with random ionization of everything, it was only a matter of time, really. So we're still fine. And let's put power back in that drone. And he's dead. So, easy, relatively. Those usually turn out real bad because all of the stuff you are depending on to win is suddenly useless. And pretty predictably, it's not fun. So we already have 48 scrap. That's good. That's putting us on the way to an extra bar of shields, which is what I would like first. Actually, you know what? I need to get doors. I'll explain more on that in a second. You come out of the jump to see laser blasts coming from the other side of the beacon. Looks like someone is under attack from pirates. We're going to aid the civilian ship because we're nice. Power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Okay, they have a drone. Our shields are still ion. That's unfortunate. We're going to take out that little guy there. That is their drone control bay. We're going to get... Oh my god, that's a beam weapon. Oh, right off the bat. No good. Okay. Go fix the oxygen. We need oxygen to breathe. And that's super handy. So, as long as we can keep their drone down, we don't have to worry about any massive damage. And they're going to just keep pinging away at our shield. Our shields recover super fast, so if they only have like one laser weapon like that, it's really no big deal. However, they seem to be really maneuverable, so we're having a hard time hitting them. And we did 1 damage to their drone, 1 damage to their engine. That's good. If you hurt the engine or the piloting system, it becomes very hard for them to dodge, seeing as how their ship won't move. So it's good logic like that. So we're just going to keep just pecking away at them here. And there goes their weapons. We can jump away if we wanted to. They didn't even offer to surrender. Pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. We got a fuel, drone part, and scrap. Good. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. Very solemn, very sad. But we got a missile. Yay! We have no way to use that. Excuse me. So, we want doors. Doors are important because A, they help stop the spread of fires, and they help stop the spread of intruders. Super important. And for some reason, it seems like level 1 doors kept them out, but they don't, I guess? I don't know. I might have always had a wrong impression about that. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No life signs detected. Well, go get the stuff from them, man. Like, why would you not go? Well, whatever. Moving right along. Your scans reveal a mining base on a nearby planet, long since abandoned. No life signs detected. Okay. Again, there's resources to be had. Alright, we're gonna do... Oh, so we jumped into a nebula. You find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby, the remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some usable debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. So the good news is, we don't have a ship to fight. Over here, I may direct your attention to the fact that our power is shot. This is an ion storm. Ion storm's bad. Okay, well, we got those resources, which are all applicable to our needs. they're immediately going to try to take over the weapons bay. So what we're going to do is move him there. Actually, you know what? Let's move all of our delicate guys into the med bay. And then we are going to drain the oxygen and hopefully kill these guys. Like so. And yes, this should work out to our advantage. Unless, of course, the oxygen leaks all the way in here. Okay, they are divided. Okay, we're going to stop that real quick. Alright, everybody run over here. Okay. They should run out of oxygen pretty quickly. Okay, as you can see, they're pretty hurt. We don't have to dodge, so let's go ahead and... That was a big problem. Okay, I'm like, hey, everybody, get to the med bay and we'll fight, and you'll heal while you're in the med bay. And then I didn't turn the med bay on, and I'm a giant idiot. Alright, so... Actually, let's try that again. Everybody go in the med bay for real this time. You are captain. You are just a hurt guy in the shields room. And they're gonna heal. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and hit this handy button. Everybody goes back to their post, except for the guy I haven't saved yet. So I'm real bad about that. Let's save the current positions and relocate some of our energy to engines so we can get away. And we have just an that's too close. I don't like it. So this right here is the rebel fleet, and they're slowly taking over the map. And if you go to a node where they're at, like one of these, or if you go to this one where they're going to be next turn, then you just have to fight a guy and jump away as quickly as possible, and it's real unfortunate. And those fights are usually stupid hard. So, you've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And, well, we can sell missiles if we had any, and ignore it. Okay. Next sector! Alright, civilian or rebel controlled? Civilian, rebel controlled. Well, we're gonna probably get our fill of civilian sectors pretty quickly. So let's go to rebel controlled. And I think there's gonna be more rewards for us if we do that. At one point, this was one of the most commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. Okay, shields, engine, and we have enough for one combat drone. Perfect. Okay. So, aside from the fact that nebulas can have storms that just totally knock out your power, like they just did, that's fine. You also delay the flight of the rebel fleet pretty considerably, and in my opinion, that really makes it worth it. You jump into the sector, the nebula was set by plasma, blah, 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 blah. Automated vessel, scout station at the beacon. Beacon moves in to attack. Prepare to fight. Okay. So... I have the achievement for just killing him with the drone. I got that on my last attempt to make a video. So actually making videos is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, and mostly from the perspective of the fact that anything can go wrong, and I'm talking about anything. It's really kind of, it's embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it. Weird glitches with fraps. It was strange. Alright, we're going to enable shields, and then hopefully our drone is going to hit all the right places at the right time. So there's that. And the laser, God, no. Alright, and so they took out our cameras, which are disabled because we're in a nebula anyway, so no harm there. Alright, so they just took out that laser, good, and he just took out the other thing. Well, there's a beam. They have lasers and beams, and it's always confusing, because it's like, lasers are straight lines, beams are, I don't know. Depending on what kind of sci-fi you ascribe to, that could be real difficult to kind of suss out. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. It's 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 21 scrap. Sweet. Okay, so you go in here. Let's close the doors. Let the oxygen replenish a little bit. And there's that. Okay. Wait for him to record our camera systems here. And actually, we're going to have everybody heal up. Okay, so good enough. Jump! Alright, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? We want to go here. A nearby space station hails you. Greetings. Your arrival is most fortuitous. We recently came across some extra drones. If you have some fuel, perhaps we can make a deal. I need my fuel, and I don't know why those guys are surfer bums. Alright, moving on. The rebel ship is guarding this beacon. You order a pursuit course and prepare to scratch up one more. To scratch? I think we're going to do more than scratch him. Wow, this guy's really powerful, actually. He's got the laser and 2 shots, and we're immediately going to deploy all of our goodies and aim for his weapons, and then hope for the best. It's cross your fingers time, and we have a border. So we're going to deprive him of his ability to breathe. And hopefully that works out real well. Okay, we are disabling their weapons slowly but surely. Oh my god, that's a 3-shot? What in the hell? I guess these are just higher levels because I'm in enemy territory? I don't know. That's not a logic I try to figure out too well. He's gonna die. He's gonna most certainly die of oxygen deprivation. Unless he flies away on their teleporter, and that's fine too. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and go in here so weapons charge up just a little bit faster. That 3-shot business is not good. And there we go, it's disabled. Go, drone. Alright, now they can't dodge anymore, so that's handy. That's no more laser there. And now just one more. Just one more. Okay. He's back for more. Awesome. That's real cool. Yay. Hopefully he actually died. Oh, he is going to die this time because we just killed the transporter. Right. He's running out of air quickly. And they offer some of your cargo if you let them live. That is fuel. No, we're going to kill him. We're close enough, and we should get pretty good rewards off of this, I imagine. Right. We can definitely make more use of the scrap at this point. So we got basically the same thing plus more scrap. So that was a good idea. Destroying is usually a good idea unless you think there's a good chance you're going to die anyways, naturally. In which case, you know, run away. Or accept the bribe. Or whatever. So, but we're real good on health. We're doing real good on scrap. I want to make sure there's not a store here. There's always a chance something really good could be at the store. Upgrades are a solid boost, but sometimes the store has stuff that's super, super good. Let's see. Cloaking. I can't get cloaking yet. Backup battery. Mind control. I have not actually used mind control yet. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Ion Blast. This is Ion Blast 1. So not as good as Ion Blast 2. The defense drone is super important. That is going to keep us alive when we're pretty sure we won't be alive anymore. So between that and mind control, oh man, they're both really good, but we're going to take the defense drone. Okay. It's basically kind of like a shield, except... Well, we wouldn't have got it if it was just Defense Drone Mark 1. Defense Drone Mark 2 is phenomenal. You arrive near a small rebel refueling depot. Your ship is being scanned multiple times, so they must recognize you. But there appears to be no combat-ready ship in this vicinity. The only message you receive is a denial to your request to dock at the depot. So much hate. Alright. Let's see, what do I have on my ship right now? Do I have anything that's sellable? Not really. Okay, we're going to ignore the store and keep jumping. So there's no ion storm. See, it's not all bad. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Attack the ship. Okay. Oh, he has a drone. That's not great. So we're going to take that out. We want our combat drone. You know, a lot of power for that defense drone, and that's fine. We'll get to it. That is an anti-drone drone. This is bad. This is basically going to do nothing. So, let's see what happens whenever we start taking that out. Okay. And We might be able to pull this one off, but just sort of barely and not really well. So we need to wait until that's down. That's down now. And just hope he hits the right things. Nope. Not gonna happen. Looks like... What's gonna happen here? Alright. Well, I haven't lost my drone yet. Is he going to? Yep. Okay. So this is gonna be fine. We'll make it. It'll be a little annoying, but we're not gonna die. They can't get through our shields. And there's no point in letting them live whenever we could get resources. Even if it means sacrificing a few extra drones. Alright, this is a real annoying fight, and you know what? It's two good drone parts. We already lost one. Do I want a chance of losing more? I do. Okay. I want that scrap. What can I say? I need to get my second bar of shields already. That's what I want. Alright, okay, good. Just keep attacking the drones. And making sure that anti-drone doesn't come back online. And hit the shield. Hit him! Hit him! Okay, he hit the shield. And they're dead. Perfect! Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. It's a missile, a drone part, and 22 scrap. Fine. You know, I probably should have gone for the fuel. But hindsight is 20, 20, etc. Let's go here. Hope it's not an ion storm. And it's not. That's fine. An advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what is inside. Let's see. We want to attack the ship to get the station. This is basically a chance for double loot. Again, they have a drone. This is real bad because they have an ion blaster, which means if we don't have shields... As you can see, these drones attack pretty fast. So that can mean some real trouble for us. And let's see, he's going to keep that down. The shields are gone. We have been ioned already. And he's just gonna chip away. The good thing about these automated Rebel Scout drones is they take a really long time to repair. So once something is down, like actual physical damage down, it tends to stay down, unless you're just real bad. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. Yay! Whoa! The station storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to the ship. You bet that's easy to attach. Heavy Laser Mark II. Shots per charge, 2. Normal damage, 2. Possible effect, breach, fire, stun. Wow. I like it. That's good. Okay, and... So now we have reason to upgrade not only drones, but our weapon system. So, got a lot of upgrading ahead of us. Okay. So he's going to stealth, which is annoying. Stealth keeps my weapon from charging up. And we're in an asteroid field. And he's already been hit by an asteroid. So that's fine. Okay. His missiles are disabled. I'm going to disable his stealth so he can just ping away at him. And my drone has attacked his steering, so now he can't dodge, and he's going to be dead. Alright, awesome. That was really easy. Free loot. Missile drone part. Scrap. Fantastic. And I am going to upgrade as soon as I'm not in danger, which I am, because it's an asteroid field. Jump. Alright, that's a distress signal. We're going to take the long way around, because we have so much time. We're actually going to get out of here early, and that's always kind of upsetting. Agree to the trade, 2 fuel, 2 missile, 2 drone parts. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm injured by... Improve my reactor. Oh, this is a tough one. I don't have that much fuel is the problem, but we're going to do it, because I need more reactor. Anything I could do to not spend scrap on reactor, or in lieu of it, is good. Let's see. That wasn't enough. Oh, that's not enough? Oh, that's enough to function. Alright. Moving on. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. That sounds kind of cute. It's like, oh, look at him. He's almost there. Help! Our shields are down, and we won't last long. We're going to shield him. You try your best, but one stray rock hits a key structure in their ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. You salvage what you can before leaving, and try not to think about the lost crew. That's going to give me nightmares. 13 scrap. Continuing. And yeah, that's it. There's no point in going anywhere else. I don't want to waste the fuel. We're probably going to run out. And then you can see what happens whenever you're out of fuel. You arrived at the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charged. Blah, blah. Wow, the rebels in the system are doing supply runs for the local space stations. These civilians have likely been out of supply for months due to the war and are in desperate need. Wait and steal supplies from the civilians? No. Attack the rebels. Okay. He's got drones and a missile. That drone, that's a beam drone. He's not going to get through my shields, so we attack the weapons. Okay. Combat. And, yep. Now, see, missiles will go through your ship. They'll just tear through your shields. It doesn't matter. Oh, God, he missed. Okay, good. That can get real tense. We killed their oxygen, so I'm sure they're real happy about that. And now their shields are down. And now their missiles down. So now they can't hurt us. And now we play the waiting game. Okay. Shields are totally down. I've got to go fix that. They're already working on it. Go, attack drone. Yes, take out their oxygen again. They will prioritize oxygen over just about anything else. So, assuming they only have a limited number of crew, that really works in our favor. Not as much as that just did, though. Nice. With the rebel ship destroyed, you take the time to collect what little scrap remains. They had already made their delivery to the civilians. So, 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 12 scrap. Steal the civilian supplies. Leave the civilians alone. You know what? I do need fuel. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, we took their shit. Rebel controlled. Mantis homeworlds. We just came from rebel controlled. So, let's go here so we have an option. The purple is a nebula, and I don't feel like messing with the nebula. At one point, this was one of the most commonly traveled sectors. Knowing that, the rebels have stationed a number of fleets here. Be careful. So, where's a good way to... There's a whole lot of systems here, so let's do that. Gonna go... Yep. Alright. Figured it out. No fuel. In danger. A rebel autonomous scout is exploring this beacon. You attempt to hide behind a nearby moon, but the ship finds you and begins its assault. Okay. He can't hurt me. No, he can't. That's a beam weapon. That is a laser weapon that only shoots one. I'm pretty sure. So, no problem, basically. So yeah, he's gonna shoot one. I still have shield. That beam's not gonna go through my shield. Shouldn't. It better not. Oh, that's a halberd beam, I think. It might go through a single shield. Some beam weapons will go through a single unit of shield. And I think that's one of them. So, I might have gotten lucky. Hey, we got a fuel! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Let's see. What's over here? We are out of fuel again. Send an away party to investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost. They are regrettably out of supplies, but are eager to tell you of another secret base. They give you the coordinates. Added quest marker. Okay. Okay, so... we have no fuel. We can't do anything. Rebel fleet's right there. No good. We are going to turn on this distress beacon and wait. They're going to move up. No ships jump into the sector. Oh boy. I've never really run out of fuel before. The ship approaches. You need some fuel? We're prepared to dock to help. Accept their offer. They approach the docker's ship and on board they present an offer. Gladly accept. So 1 drone part for 3 fuel. That's fine. Alright, now we have a quest over there. We're going to jump the hell away from that encroaching red barrier. Stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They are powering up their FTL. Ah, boy. This is no good. Alright, so... oh, they've got quite a bit here. Yeah, I don't like it. Is that an anti-drone again? Because that's really going to hurt our chances here. Yep. Okay. So we're going to ion blast and hopefully disable that drone control. Yep. That disabled that. We have to wait for... oh my god. This is not good. This is a real bad start to this sector. We're going to go ahead and open that up too so it drains extra fast. He's going to go to the med bay. The med bay is not onto it, so it doesn't matter. And all of our shit is disabled. I don't like it. This is going to end real badly very shortly. Just a little underprepared. So, note to self, rebel sectors. They're a little over-leveled. Like, that's for if you're feeling real cocky, I guess. I don't like it. I would have much rather gone for a Mantis homeworld. Now, in retrospect. Because they tend to attack a lot, but their ships are fairly weak, all things considered. Oh, we still have a heavy laser. And they're gone. Oh, this is no good. We're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, we're going to go to a store, buy more fuel. Alright, we have 8 fuel now. And 53, we can get another NG? What do we have? Weapon pre-igniter. Oh, that's a good one. So, instead of waiting for them to charge, they're just automatically charged, which is great. Automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. That's not bad. Scrap recovery arm. Well, if we're going to pull this out, we're going to need more scrap, without a doubt. I probably should have fixed more, but hindsight, moving right along. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm going to go to our quest marker. Hey, 15 hull points repaired. Look at that. Alright. Yeah, 1 fuel, 1 missile, 22 scrap. That was good. That's going to keep us from doing a post-mortem on this already. So, let's see. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Attack the automated ship to get at the storage cache. Avoid provoking the ship. We are going to attack. We're going to attack so hard. Let's see. We have the heavy laser. We're going to, yeah, save a drone part and ride a cowboy. No, that's not right. But yeah, since we can actually do damage now with the heavy laser, we don't have to depend on the ion blast. We can just do this. They are going to hit us for 1. They're going to miss with that bomb. Perfect. And we're going to continue to do loads of damage with this really, 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 really lucky heavy laser get. Salvage what you can from the broken ship. Station was either abandoned or stripped clean. Seems to have lain unused for quite some time. You find nothing useful. Well, Cast Levi. Alright. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you in your ship. Give me your shit. Alright. You prepare to secure the cargo by force. Looks like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Well, guess what? Sucks to be you, because you're going to die. Okay, what is that? That's a defense drone Mark II. Okay, they're going to shoot down some of our shots, but that's probably fine. Alright. So, we're just waiting for the heavy laser to charge. They're not going to be able to hurt us at all. And this is... maybe we should go for ion? Oh, maybe we shouldn't go for ion. Oh, this is real unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I'm hoping the timing is going to be right, because basically if we don't get any damage in here, we're not going to be able to do shit. Yeah, they're gone. Well, that was pointless. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and leave. This is a real bad sector. I don't like rebel sectors anymore. So, you've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump into the next sector. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need some drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. Do we want to sell them our drone parts? We're kind of dependent on them, so I don't want to. 4 per drone parts. Not the worst, but no, we're going to ignore. Okay, so jump to next sector. We have NG and Zoltan. We are going for Zoltan because they're cool, and I'll explain more about them in the next episode. So, if you want to tune in then, that would be fine and dandy. This is my first episode, so there's a good chance this video is basically going to be a placeholder for a graveyard of terrible YouTube comments, followed by maybe years later a bunch of people going, "Aw, his sound equipment was so terrible, he had no idea how to edit, yada yada, so on and so forth." And that's real fine. I'm okay with that. That's totally okay. So, but I guess we'll find out sometime in the future. Wish me luck. I'm going to keep trying to do videos because I think it's fun. And, alright then, I'll see you then.